What's up, my bearded bros? Bearded Maniac here with another Destiny video. Today's Destiny video is a little bit more somber, a little bit more sad, if you will, of a video because we are discussing the recent deaths in Destiny. And by that, I mean the deaths that the devs decided were fit to hand down just because they were a little too worried people weren't using their little pets enough. First death I want to talk about is the Truth, and it's more of in a coma, I would say, than a death, but still, there's a reason why it had 3 rounds. That's because it's a power. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna fucking drop that thing. It's a powerful rocket, like as you can see, like that. But boom, if I'm in a nightfall or something, that Splicer Priest's gonna fucking kill my ass. Why? Because fucking Bungie nerfed the clip size from 3 to 1. Now, it doesn't really look like it affected the overall size, though. It still looks like you can hold about 6 in the chamber, or 6 in total. Maybe it was 7 before with the right perk, I'm not sure. But it still looks like you can hold 6. But the fact that you can only hold 1 in your magazine is a death sentence for anybody still thinking about it in Crucible, because you use it and you reload, everyone's gonna know you're gonna reload, and they will chase you, they will find you, and you will die. If it's a machine gun and they survive your first shot, you will die. If it's another rocket launcher, you will die, because there are only a few rocket launchers useless enough to only have 1 round magazines, and I'm pretty sure those rocket launchers don't really get used that much anyway, because I tend to see a lot of Gallarhorns lately, but you don't see that one getting 1 round in the mag, even though it has cluster rounds, which is just about as dangerous as the Truth's proximity. I mean, if they thought it was so OP, why nerf the magazine size by 66%? 66 fucking percent. That is nuts. You see this pulse rifle right here? It'd be like saying, oh, this pulse rifle's too powerful, let's give it a clip size of 12. Without lowering its damage at all. You know what I mean? Imagine if they did that for every gun. Oh, what? This shotgun's too powerful, let's give that a clip size of 2. Oh, this hand cannon's too powerful, let's give it a clip size of 6. I know that's 6 1 for a hand cannon. Or it'd be like the Bad Juju. Bad Juju's too powerful, let's return it back to its original clip size of 15. Now, I didn't know about it. I watched the patch notes and everything. And they said Jack Diddley Poop Squad about it. And when I saw that it was nerfed, it was because I went to use my Truth that I had just recently got from Nightfall. And I'm like, oh look, a Truth, cool, I love Truth. And it just it was like, what? Why is this so dead? 1 fucking round magazine, it must be a glitch. No, it was the real deal. Now to discuss the other death in Destiny is the PvP shotgun. Now I'm being real specific about that, because as you can see in PvE it's actually not fucking terrible, but in PvP there is no point in using a shotgun. I think you will really see the shotgun's usage rate drop by like from 30% maybe to maybe fucking probably less than, it might dip below less than 5%. I mean, as you can see, I'm taking these guys out because they increase the base damage to shotguns in PvE, but in PvP they eliminated the precision damage modifier. It's less accurate when firing in the air. It's also less accurate if you're not aiming, I think. But that's not it. Biggest nerf in Destiny history is Destiny trying to stick the sidearm's fucking dick in your mouth. Now you may ask me, what the hell do I mean by that? What do you mean Destiny's trying to stick the sidearm's dick in my mouth? I don't want that sidearm's dick in my mouth. There is only in the whole game of Destiny 2 or 3 decent enough sidearms that were competitively viable in the PvP meta that was previously around. Now, in my opinion, that was the Binding Blaze, the Trespasser, and maybe a Wormwood if you got a good enough perk on it, or you know, just that God roll, that God roll sidearm perk roll. Now, what pisses me off the most about this balance bullshit is if it was so balanced, they wouldn't have done it how they did it. Now, as it currently stands, sidearms do not lose any special ammo when you die. And every time you spawn in, they still have special ammo. So if someone surprises you around the corner and they just died, you know they ain't got shotgun. You know they ain't got sniper. But if they got a sidearm, well, guess what? You probably have a sidearm too now. So you're in a fair fight because you know exactly what the other one's carrying. It's fucking crazy. I went into one match right after the patch notes came out. Everyone, all 12 people were using sidearms because nobody wants to use shotguns anymore. They fucking killed them. And what was their solution to this bullshit? Oh, you lose all your special ammo when you die. So what are we gonna do? We are gonna, you know, bring special ammo back down to what it was. They are basically admitting their last patch that increased the spawn time of special ammo wasn't good enough, and it didn't do its job. Well, guess what? The only thing you did is probably made the invective a more of a poisonous, toxic fucking weapon. You basically made it so the only sniper anybody really is going to be carrying is probably the icebreaker, unless they're godsend with another fucking sniper, never fucking die. And then it's not really still balanced for them at all. It's just balanced for the people who aren't as good. I mean, what happens if someone like, let's say me, gets in a sniper duel with someone, gets his head fucking blown off? He can't return to that fucking sniper duel and try to take him out. He's gonna be like, oh, guys, I died. There's a sniper over there. I can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? So not only did they bumble the whole fucking clip size thing for the truth, they bumbled the shotgun nerf, they bumbled the sniper nerf, they bumbled everything. And at least they could have made it balanced by making special ammo or sidearms lose their fucking ammo too, but no. Probably Deej is out over there sucking on a fucking big ass sidearm looking dick, thinking, oh no, not my baby, don't touch my baby, no. It's just fucking ridiculous. I mean, granted, we'll probably all get used to the meta eventually, but it's bullshit. It's just complete bullshit. It's already bad enough that for the truth, you have to get void kills in the Crucible. Or I mean, for the Thorn, you have to get void kills in the Crucible to unlock that finishing quest. I still have it. Why? Because I have that quest on my Defender Titan. Only thing I can kill anybody with on my Defender Titan in the Crucible is grenades and melee. And that's not easy because that can only happen maybe 3 or 4 times in a game. And you need a lot to finish that off. So what was my source of doing that? The Truth Rocket Launcher and maybe a Void Shotgun every once in a while. But can I do that now? No, because I am someone who is terrible with a shotgun, so if I even try to use one, I'm probably gonna die the first time until I learn where to go on the map, learn how people play. But as you can see, that's not gonna fucking happen, because I'm not gonna have special ammo anymore. And yes, even though it respawns in 60 seconds, I'm probably gonna die right after I grab it, because there's probably gonna be someone camping that fucking thing with a goddamn fucking auto rifle or a fucking hand cannon. Now, if you're really good with a shotgun, you probably have nothing to worry about. This probably doesn't affect you, so the usage rate probably won't drop off as much as I assume it will out of the nerf. But If you're an average person like me, shotguns are dead. Shotguns are dead, snipers are dead. If you want to have any chance in the Crucible, you're probably going to have to whip out a sidearm that you've never used before. Or you might just have to whip out the sidearm that you actually get next. They should... This is where Bungie has failed. And has failed this community over and over and over again. But they never learn their fucking lesson because they're a pathetic group of fucking sacky ass individuals. They don't... Yes, they enlist the opinions of the community for weapon patches and nerfs, but they list the elite people who go on forums and constantly bitch about shotguns, constantly bitch about truth for no reason, even though it's not fucking warranted. You don't see me going into the Crucible right now, getting killed by a sidearm before. Like when I did Iron Banner, I was getting killed by the Binding Blaze. Maybe 5 or 6 times a match. You didn't see me go on the forums and be like, oh my god, Binding Blaze is OP, nerf, nerf, oh my god, nerf, oh my god, nerf. No. What they should fucking do is do what Overwatch did, because probably Overwatch learned from their massive failure as a gaming community, because that's what Destiny is. Destiny is a failure of a gaming community. It is a failure of a fucking game. The only thing keeping it together is the fact that people still like to play together, and people still like to be together, and stuff like that. Because the people are the only thing holding this piece of fucking crap together, because the story was worthless. The replay value of this game is worthless. Unless you're really good at PvP, playing Iron Banner and stuff like that is worthless because you don't get fucking jack diddly shit squat. They should have learned from Overwatch, and they should probably, if they ever, if anybody from them hears this, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, learn from Overwatch. Have a fucking PTR where you test nerfs and buffs for a few months. You don't just fucking think of the first thing that comes into your mind, throw it into the game and see how everybody fucking handles it. That's fucking stupid. At least with Overwatch, well, first of all, Overwatch is fucking free DLC, so fuck Bungie on that aspect. Overwatch already still pwned them on that part. But at least they know, like, hey, if we buff Bastion, it didn't turn out so well, so we're gonna change the buff and put him back into PTR, see how to make him better. Or hey, we buff Soldier, let's test him out in the PTR. Okay, it didn't change everything completely drastically. It's good, let's actually put him in the game. Stuff like fucking that. Or even if they make a new map, they put in the PTR to say, okay, how does this handle? Do we need to change the map or anything? They basically, PTR basically works as like a beta. It's like a weapon patch beta. How is this gonna work? How is this gonna affect the game? Okay, this is how it's gonna work. Okay, it's gonna work. Or okay, this is how it's gonna work. It's not gonna work. And personally, Bungie should have used that for this weapon patch, because they would have realized half of this fucking shit doesn't work. And if they thought it worked, and if they think it's gonna work, it's because it's catered to their playstyle. Not every other player in Destiny. There are millions of players still in Destiny. Lord knows I don't even fucking know how that's possible. But each player has a unique playstyle, and that's what Bungie's forgetting. What Bungie is trying to do is trying to make people cater to certain playstyles, and I don't fucking like that shit. What do? Do I use heavy in the Crucible? Probably no. What I fucking do is I kamikaze that shit. If I see heavy coming up in the Crucible, I'll have my super saved up, I'll have my Nova Bomb saved up, I'll fucking Nova Bomb their heavy, probably grab it and die. I don't plan on using heavy. I don't plan on really using shotgun. I just fucking, or sniper, I just carry it around, and if I see an opportunity to use it, I use it. But now I really can't. If I grab special, I'm gonna be like, okay, now I have to use it before I die. And not only that, but if I grab one crate, I get, what, 4 rounds of sniper, and that's it. So it's gonna be like, ooh, I get 4 shots to make this useful, and if not, oh well. Right now, this probably sounds like the ravings of a mad lunatic, but I really don't give a fuck. It's just irritating, because yes, the shotgun people annoyed me. Because you'd always like see people jumping around, popping around a corner, popping a shotgun. Because that's their play style. I mean, do you really have to fuck with everyone's play style? I mean, okay, Bungie, how about this? You see people camping now with snipers, and if they want to, they just use the No Land Beyond. Are you gonna adjust that to be relevant to this situation? No. No, you're not. You're just gonna let people camp with the No Land Beyond. Your patch, nerf, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, does nothing for the invective, does nothing for the icebreaker. They still regen ammo, so basically you're going to be forcing the increased usage of the icebreaker, invective, and No Land Beyond, because that's going to be the only way anybody's going to be able to do long range snipe anybody. And it shouldn't be so infuriating, it shouldn't be so frustrating, but it is. Because they might have asked the forum riding people, the jockey riding people, whatever, about this shit. But the average gamer, like me, the people my channel usually represents, the people who aren't the greatest at video games but like to play because they're fun, or at least used to be fun, like they're a little nostalgic, they fucked us. They proved that they don't care about the average gamer. Maybe they prove they care about the average gamer that bitches his ass off. But if you're that unhappy with the game, don't play. I mean, yes, granted, some weapon buffs and nerfs were needed, and they were needed for 6 months. But not at this stage. I mean, introduce a couple, like maybe 1 or 2 shotgun nerfs at a time. Let people adjust. That special weapon nerf, I'll say it again, was not warranted, was not needed. The truth cliff size nerf wasn't so much a nerf, but it's crippling. It is a PvP crippler. It's even a fucking nightfall crippler. If you have to sit there and fucking constantly reload this thing, you will either die or your time limit will most likely expire. Especially if your power level is only fucking like 370 and someone's offered to help you out, but you can't carry your own because you're spending so many time in the corner fucking reloading constantly. I mean, if you're so much worried about balance, make the Galehorn a one round clip. Make fucking whatever else a one size clip. And if you're worried about PvP kills because you pick up heavy and you get like 3 or 4 rounds of rocket with the truth, and you're like, oh my god, to get fucking 3-4 kills off heavy, we gotta nerf that shit. Then I'll show you a weapon that needs to be nerfed in that sense. Went into Crucible in the Service Regime video. Use Harold Quillam's Terminus, which only holds 42 rounds. I literally got 5 or 6 kills off of that one fucking heavy ammo crate with a heavy machine gun. I could have got more if I didn't miss rounds. There are some heavy machine guns out there that if you pick up a thing of heavy and you don't miss, you can get 10 to 12 fucking kills. You want to talk about weapon balance? Maybe balance that shit out. Maybe decrease the damage of those fucking machine guns. But instead, no. They're like, fuck it. Let's just make it so everyone's using primaries. Oh, in that sense, let's fucking nerf the range of hand cannons. So that would be the one primary people don't use. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this little rant video. I know it's a little vulgar and a little hard to listen to. So if you made it this far, it's greatly appreciated. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what are your thoughts about this nerf or weapon patch, if you whatever you want to call it. And before we go, I'm gonna have a little send off for my truth, because after today it's never leaving the vault again. So I kind of want to say goodbye to a dear friend that I have used since day one when I got it, because this fucking thing is never coming out of the vault again. Because why use this when I can just use a machine gun that carries over 200 rounds? Goodbye, my friend, and I will greatly miss you. And goodbye, Bearded Bros. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.